going on, everybody? Another big PGA Tour day in the virtual world. You know, it's a Tuesday, so it's not like there's really anything going on with the actual PGA. We got more 2K25 information today. Gameplay trailer dropped. They only gave us about 2 minutes of information, but naturally, you know, we squeezed everything we can out of that 2 minutes. Put the video out earlier. Apparently now I'm hearing myself in the background. That's lovely. Shut up, me. I don't want to hear you. Yeah, so we got new golf game stuff. Video's already out for that. The interesting thing is, for as short of a video as it was, they really flashed a lot of things really quickly. Obviously, you know, they stay on some shots because it looks nice for a little while, but they flashed a bunch of stuff in regards to like how they're gonna be setting up fittings and what the new Evo swing might look like. There's a fourth component to it. Needless to say, I'm very excited to actually get my hands on it in a month and start to understand exactly how all of these things are gonna play together, what's gonna be, you know, optimal, how just my logic brain wants to just figure out how it all works. See how it's different to this game. But yeah, lots of excitement going forward here. So now we impatiently wait. You know, I'm sure some of the next makers are gonna have early access. For my own sake, I'm gonna avoid as much of that stuff as I can. Obviously, some stuff's just gonna show up on like Twitter timeline and whatnot, but yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid as much as I can of it. And yeah, I want to be a source of information and truth, so to speak. But also, I want to kind of come to a lot of that stuff on my own at first, and then kind of with the help of others. Yeah, so I don't want to have preconceived notions about things going into the release. So we look forward to February 21st. We'll take whatever info 2K is willing to give us, and we'll roll with it. What's going on, guy? You just want to get weird at the Waste Management Open? Is there a mod for that? I will say this is probably, for being a AAA title, probably about the least modded game. Hey, what's going on, Kane? How are you doing? But like, if you look at the mods on like Nexus mod, I think there was like one lighting mod in all of 2K23, and I don't know what there was for 2K20, or if there even was. I don't know if there's also just no really mods in general for like sports games, or at least ones that are online. Okay, so this is under PGA Tour 2K21. It's a lighting mod, or it's a reshade mod with only 8 upvotes and 254 down. I don't know how good of a job it does. And then this is new. Designed to automatically play out 18 holes of the extremely short map for quick XP farming. I assume... Did they really make it for 2K21, or is this actually for 2K23, just listed under the wrong game? I don't know if this... Doesn't seem like it says, but that's pretty funny. Par 126. Extremely short 18-hole course, but it is 54 over par compared to normal. Why? I mean, I get the whole concept of like wanting to XP farm, but do you get more XP for... I don't even know what that is. Is that like par 8s? Par 9s? I don't even know how high you can go. I'm doing well, Kane. Thank you for asking. We're all juiced up on 2K25 information that came out today. Life's good, you know, big things happening in the IRL world. I got got a water softener system installed, you know? So, you know, just big, the things that become important in your life. Things you get excited about as you get older. Golf video games and water softening systems. Fire me right up. All juiced up on Mountain Dew? Oh man, I haven't had Mountain Dew in a minute, Doctor. I do like me some Mountain Dew. I know it's bad for you, but I do like it. You know, we should try a few overpowers. See if we can't get a better feel for overpowering the driver, because that's been one thing. One thing that I think I either hold on too long or don't hold on anywhere near enough, but I can't really tell. That's 104. I might just have to hold on a lot longer than I think. How about them apples? 106? 106? Are we gonna be strong now? Out here bombing it like Bryson? 104. Okay, but then it's just commit to the downswing. Like confidence in how long you're holding it, and then go. Alright, let's do it. It's better. It's better. I mean, it's fast. At least if you're playing it that much of a push, that comes out a little bit faster. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I don't know if under pressure if we can hit like a really nice looking one. But being able to get that extra little overpower when you need it is gonna be good. Tell people that it's orange juice, confuses them until I read the ingredients, then they're surprised that Mountain Dew is orange juice with extra steps. Wait, what? Orange juice with extra steps? I don't actually know the ingredients to Mountain Dew if I'm being completely honest. I know it's a crap ton of sugar and caffeine. I guess caffeine isn't really an ingredient, is it? More a byproduct of other ingredients. I am very curious though to see this new swing mechanic, because if it is set up that like a right to left swing is the case, like we can hit that swing, and that might be pretty good. Might also be able to just like readjust the way that we swing on the controller and then go like left to right. Although that's actually a little bit straighter than I'd like it to be for what we were trying for there. First three is water, high fructose corn syrup, and concentrated orange juice. Why are juices always so focused? Yeah, does somebody draw eyes on them? Just with like a real mean mug before they squeeze it? That would be most logical, I think. Hey, you know what's actually kind of impressive? That high fructose corn syrup is not ingredient number one. Yeah, they always talk about the first ingredients having the most. There is more water than anything else, and orange juice, so how bad could it really be? Yeah, how much high fructose corn syrup could there be if there's that much water in orange juice? I mean, yeah, they talk about how bad it is for your teeth and stuff. I mean, I don't drink it often, but I do remember growing up, my best friend's parents, they drank a lot of Diet Mountain Dew, and I didn't care enough. Like, if they had whatever, like, I would drink it. But I remember there were a couple times where I'd go over to hang out, and I would end up drinking a lot of it or finishing it off, and then I remember his sisters getting in trouble for it. And then it finally coming back around that I was the one that drank it, but they were so mad at me. But yeah, I always felt bad for him. He was the youngest of 4 older sisters. Tough life, man. I always said I was the younger brother they always wanted, but, you know, I was kind of like the second younger brother. Which I say that in, like, the most serious of ways, because, like, I would go over to hang out with my friend, and his dad would put me to work. The number of times that I, like, helped pick up sticks in their yard. I think one time I came over and then I ended up having to help paint the, like, frame of their garage door, you know, outside. It's like, oh, yeah, cool, this is what I was hoping to do. Really just turn it, you know, you really gotta like your best friend, because you might actually have to just spend time with them and not just, like, hang out gaming or whatever. Go over and do work with them. It's like, yeah, he can come over, but you guys have to still do the thing I want you to do. Maybe it was all just a ploy by my friend to not have to, you know, shoulder the whole load. Have me come over and help out. Swing feels pretty good overall. I mean, that's a little bit fast. Obviously don't want to be in a situation where we're rushing it, but... Don't love the little bit of ping-ponging going on here. That's really slow. I will say one thing that I'm noticing that I'm doing, and I haven't done it in a while, my thumb is like, when I'm starting the swing, I'm like, my thumb is almost resting more on the top of the joystick, and I don't know if that's like affecting my grip with it. It might be that, like, I've just over time my swing has, like, my thumb has moved from more centered to more up, and so then I'm like kind of just on the top of, like, I don't know, almost starting to get like a little bit of a, I don't know if callus, like it's starting to, like I can feel like that's where I'm pushing. Apparently if I slide my thumb down, I just hit straighter shots, so I don't know what that says. Don't love that though, like in the sense that like me messing with my grip. It's a lot straighter on the takeaway, I will say that much. Yeah, I mean, I think we could get back to a straighter swing if we wanted to. Right, Doctor? Some of it's still getting messed up, but if I like really try and keep it a little bit closer like I can. I can keep a straighter line, it seems, if I really focus on that thumb position. Hey, what's going on, Nat? Good evening, good evening. There's the overcorrection. So I don't know, I'm like becoming aware of it, but it's also because it's like actually starting to bother my thumb a little bit, the way that I'm gripping the controller. And that might also be like part of why my tempo has been a little bit more inconsistent. I just have to start doing the, you know. That's so busted, man. Look at that swing plane. These freaking Terminator guys, and they're just like, let me rip it so much straighter. I don't know how to get the tempo consistent, but that's like such a nasty swing line. That's such a nasty swing line. Yeah, I don't know how guys do it so consistently. Cause I get way fast with it. I don't know. People are just sick with it, I guess. Anywho. Gotta get my tempo back. Where are we at, Doctor? Still number 8? You got this, man. I have faith in your ability to gamble. False. Although, are you still on that win streak, Doctor? Are you winning, son? Not with the casual flex of look how much I can gamble and still be number 1. Hey, you're on like a 6-win streak or something. Something crazy. It'd be funny if you went on a win streak as long as your lose streak like in such close proximity. You wanna talk about law of large numbers and just everything averaging out? One day you'll all in? Nah. You can't give up number 1 to a guy who hasn't been here in a long time. Very high, firm, and pretty quick, right? Not as fast as the very fast, but very high winds are gonna be tough. Haven't done it in like a week, so maybe it's reset. You said that was. Surely that would never backfire. Can you have his points? No, I can't. Can't do that. He earned them. He could come back one day. Probably not, but he could. Go in all of it, yeah, and then somehow pull off a win or something, right? Look at you, Doctor, getting another dub. RIP not. Only 2 million left. Feels bad, man. Tough life. Winning is weird. It is weird. Alright. I want to overpower, but this is all about the accuracy. Oh, this is... I'm gonna need a right-hand kick because I straight balled it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna go all the way to the heavy rough. Nice. Yeah, I'm still holding out hope that the swing play mechanic just plays differently in the new game. I got the 103, which actually I didn't even need to overpower it. That's so close. Downhill lie. Yeah, we're gonna do this, and then... I was gonna come out a little bit further. I'll take it though. But when you bet more than like 5K, you lose. Right? It's, as soon as you're like, man, all right, this is what winning is like. The game, yeah, the mini game will immediately remind you what losing is like again. Yeah, what's going on, Lindsay? Good to see you. Good to see you. How have you been? The ball as well. Are you back in playing? I would guess with the 2K25 news coming. Yeah, I saw Sloaner's back playing. I would assume the same for you, but you know, don't actually want to make assumptions. Looking forward to the new game. I've been well, man. I've been well. Looking forward to it. Also, yeah, been something I should have been in on for the last game and whatnot. I'm righting my wrongs. I'm making YouTube content and stuff for all of the different release things that 2K gives us. Yeah, trying to be a better overall content creator, YouTuber, you know, what have you. Find my place in the community, so to speak. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I'm very excited. I want to get my hands on it and like really try and, you know, just dissect like how everything works, because that's just how my brain is programmed. Suda, what's up? I did not watch any of the game last night. No, we were streaming. We streamed and then I flipped on like right at the very end, but it was like after Notre Dame had made it 31-23. But I mean, that game ended, you know, final result was pretty well what I expected. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it would play out entirely, obviously, but I figured that Ohio State would win with pretty high confidence. More complex swing mechanics to the new swing. I'm thinking so too, Map. But what we haven't seen and what I don't think we're going to see is like the pre-shot, you know, like how we shape and everything with the draw and the fade. So what's not entirely clear to me right now is that, does it pitch that way and we have to do the angled swing like EA did if you're trying to shot shape, or is it like your character, you pick that they draw or fade predominantly and so you have to swing that way all the time? So that's one thing that we'll have to find out with time here. That was so bad. Don't know why I was so aggressive on that swing. What's the best cookie ever? Ginger snaps. That's an interesting choice. I'm not saying I dislike ginger snaps, but to put it at GOAT status, bold claim. Bold claim. I don't know, like I feel like I have to, I'm not saying chocolate chip is the GOAT, but like it's gotta be somewhere in that. Yeah, because I'm a chocolate sucker, so it's gotta be somewhere in that kind of family. In my opinion, like it's gotta be something chocolatey. I like ginger snaps. They're more of a seasonal cookie, much like the Snickerdoodle. You know, good for the time of year, but I don't crave it all year long. Although I think depends. If it's a good Snickerdoodle, maybe I'd want that more than a ginger snap at, you know, any point in time. But I don't know if I'm giving this enough legs, but we're gonna try. I didn't take enough off of it. Does it have enough bite? I think it does. Oh, man. Seasonally be in your belly always. Hey man, teach their own. I know that my best friend's dad's my favorite cookie, I think, was ginger snap, because they felt like they had one. Yeah, they had those at their house pretty frequently. I'm going for this because why not? I'm going for this because why not? If you can hug the left-hand side, you should be able to leave it in this little gully, little chip up. Yeah, as far as the new game goes, like, I am just mentally prepped and ready to, I keep saying dissect, but like, I want to have such a firm understanding on the mechanics. You know, see if it's gonna be like the old games. Maybe I mean, it looks like there's some new stuff. Doesn't look like it's gonna fully regress back to like a 2K21, but I want to see what's the same, what's different. You know, try and understand the mechanics. The biggest thing that's outstanding question to me right now is that contact, because it looks like they split the tempo into contact and I don't think they called it forgiveness, but it's like now there are 4 components instead of 3, right? Because transition is your power, swing played, and tempo, but it looks like they broke tempo out into 2, and I don't know how you do that. At least, yeah, not right now. I don't. See if we can get that overpower. I only got it to 102. Really trying, if we could have gotten that like 104 or so. This is gonna lose steam with the uphill, yeah. Also, there's fescue grass in the new game. Create a golf course that's so toxic. See, but you might be able to get away with some stuff that's like not as crazy because you can make the rough, depending on lie percentages and stuff. You know, if you can make the rough more dangerous, probably don't have to be as protective in other ways. Oh. Tell me I hammered it that much? A little too firm, I guess. Fescue grass? Yeah, it's like a longer wispier grass. Let me see here. Yeah, so like, let me pull this up. Like this sort of stuff, like this longer, thicker, you see it a lot more when it comes to, I think like courses over in the UK and Scotland, like those link style courses, you just get this like long, thick crap. Like it'll eat your club face alive. Fake it with grass objects, but they don't have hitboxes. Yeah, so if you can have something that like is actually intended and proper. It's also going to be interesting because like the new game looks so much, obviously it has nothing to do with the actual textures, but the new game is so much like brighter, you know. just like the lighting and everything. So even the same textures might just look better in the new lighting. But if you can then, on top of that, make them play as intended, because like this is, I think, kind of fake fescue, right? This is something that you guys do. Like, this doesn't actually have hitboxes, so you like kind of plant it on top. Transition rhythm contact. Yeah, but wasn't there one other? Wasn't there one other thing? Let me see here. 2K newsroom. So let's see here. Where's the actual, like, tree? Was it earlier? So they had contact. So it's swing path, transition, rhythm, and contact is what's throwing me off, because contact is talking about the forgiveness out here. I am wondering if contact is going to be perfect when rhythm is perfect, but if rhythm is off, contact, like I'm wondering if you can have perfect contact with imperfect rhythm. Because what I'm wondering now that I like think about it more is if your rhythm is off and it says something different, if this contact then tells you like draw or fade depending on the side of the tempo that you hit. Clicking or something else all at the same time. Can you imagine adding like an extra thing to it? That could be pretty wild. Because I don't think any of it shows... Oh, there we go. No. I want to enhance. Hold on. Enhance. We must go deeper. All right, apparently I didn't have the monitor up anymore. We're enhancing. So, rhythm. Oh, hold on. Okay. This is gonna be crazy. Because I didn't catch this when I went over it earlier. So this is a push, right? Which makes sense. It finishes right. But there's a couple things at play here. This inner circle scares me. I don't know if this inner circle has... Oh, you know what? I'm wondering if it's like a visual swing meter type thing. Like as you pull the joystick back, if that spreads to kind of look like the way the 3-click one would pulsate on power, because it's a 90% underswing, and this red circle is within... I don't have enough screenshots, I don't think, to determine that. But the interesting part about this, rhythm was slow, but it adds power. So you underswung, but it hits at 3.39% more power. So I don't know if that's effectively, 93 point something percent. I'm wondering if the swing path and stuff factors in. So like this is a block with an open face, if that is more powerful than like a open face. Like, I don't know. But the interesting thing here is like the contact is open, right? That's the slow. I think that's relative to here. Now 0.02 seconds off to be 17 degrees open feels a little bit finicky. but I'm wondering if the push is also affecting that. So like if you push and are slow, it makes your contact even more open. So like if you play a natural push, like you want to be on the fast side. Wonder how mouse will work? Well, you probably have two buttons that you can click and then you move it back and forward. I mean, it should work the same, right? It's just timing of that input on a... You're drawing it as opposed to it reading the gyro to draw it. So I think that should effectively be the same. Is there any more information that we get in here? 91% on the transition. This is on the... Oh, this was... This? I was so disappointed. This was like the one thing that I could not hide my disappointment for. This perfect swing, I thought they were dropping a new mechanic on us. This is 1.0 multiplier. Perfect swing is just like what they're calling like tempo-less, planeless. I mean, it looks like they still have some sort of swing path mechanic here, but yeah, the 1.0 was just not what I wanted it to be. Like, this is showing us, so this blue ring here is very close to this circle, but this is 100% transition. I don't know if this transition is relative, because this one showed underswing and it's out further. I don't know if that's under, because I don't know what their intended yardages were. Be useful for playtesting and design. Yeah, but can't you do that now? Can't you just turn off tempo now and have effectively the same thing? I guess it just feels like they're like giving it a name, trying to brand it in a way that like, look, we can make it all fair for everyone. There's no tough thing. Yeah, so I need more info on this. I think, is this where the spin is? Yeah. So the other question I had, there's clearly the spin mechanic. It looks like that's for moving the left stick down and to the right. What I'm wondering is if that's what puts it in this position, or if there's still some sort of disposition. Like, is that just an animation thing on certain shot types? Because you're never going to put top spin on, you're just going to slow the rate of spin otherwise. But normally we talk about the right stick with being spin and your left stick with being lob. Also, you can kind of see just behind this in the corner, which I'm in the way of it. Oh, no, I'm not. Bunker, 60-degree wedge, splash, 100% lie in the sand. So I'm curious to see like how sand lies are too, because that's different. We normally do not have 100% lies in the sand. We've had good stuff. EA type thing for arcade element, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it shakes out, but yeah, the Evo swing is really what I want to break down, because it seems like there's some new mechanics to it, and like understanding how everything plays together, because at the end of the day, it's all an equation, right? It's all an equation. Everything plays together. It's just a matter of like how do they all play together. Wouldn't that have been something? Take all that break and then hole it. Tray mesh will be higher fidelity. Bunker contouring looks better. I mean, the more tools that you can give to designers, I mean, the better products that they can make. Yeah, and if 2K finally wisens up and is better with their social team, yeah, just the more you can push the designer and the created courses and stuff. I think the one unfortunate thing of EA failing miserably is that the competition is effectively gone again. You know? I want to try this. Just for the heck of it. 8-iron punch. Where does this go? Probably rolls out too much. It's actually not that terrible. I just blocked it up to the right. I think being new gen only, yeah. I mean, that just opens up so much, right? New gen just opens up so much for everything. Yeah, the quality that you can put out graphically, the more taxing. Obviously, you don't want to put stuff out that's too taxing, but the more taxing stuff that you can put out in terms of resources, because you don't have to worry about the lower end systems. Obviously, you still have to worry about optimizations because you don't want to go so far the other way that now the best processing that is out there, doesn't work. Right, and now everybody's screwed. Because that's the one thing with the PS4 and Xbox One, like, you're going based off of their restrictiveness, so the newest stuff shouldn't have any issues handling anything, if it can be handled. Or like even slightly struggle on the old stuff, but now if you just don't want to go too far overboard is basically what I'm trying to get at. Also, I noticed that they split, the same way that they split the swing, now putting actually has 4 elements to it, right? There's a rhythm and contact to putting as well. It's not just weight and power or whatever, so yeah, a lot of new stuff to see how it all works. Every once in a while, I just get these ones that are like mega fast and I don't quite know mentally what I'm doing. Flow. Don't love the thumb slippage. Do not love the thumb slippage. Gotta fake. I still just. It's one of those weird mental things that I don't know what causes me to go that far fast and then that far slow in like back-to-back swings. Something hiccups, and it's probably somewhere in my head. How much I could do there. Yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be like. Are they gonna stick to the same, lie percentages that we've kind of grown accustomed to, or are things going to differ a little bit? Because as we saw with EA, like lie percentages were handled very, very differently than this game. There's going to be a lot of EA influence. I'm just hoping that like the core feel of 2K is still there and is essentially just taking the good the good out of EA and bringing it to the table here. With a very aggressive line. Alright, first pitch shot. How could that possibly be? Way fast. Nice. Hopefully with the faster greens on Plat today, we can lock in and get some good putts. Trying to get this on the ground by bouncing it earlier. Didn't bounce it early enough. Look at all that momentum it takes. Didn't roll on the fairway like at all. Bounced like right before it. Okay, so what you do when they come for you is play it out here and watch it roll down left. The way that came out, I honestly thought that I had royally botched the pace. Thought I had thrown it way too far out there, but it actually was pretty correct, just didn't slide back over enough. Okay, I got cute with this one last time and tried to stretch it a little bit more than I should have. This time around, that is not going to be the case. We're going to play this one a little bit more straight up. A little more straight up. Yeah, we just need to do that today, Pseudo. That's how we need Plat to go. The wild part, actually I don't know if you'd call it wild, but like we had, like, okay, that's the wild part. Where did those fasts come from? Because these like mega fasts have been haunting us, and I don't know what it is. Alright, this is non-conventional. Got the 105. Better than expected. I could have just hit that stock, to be fair. I could have hit that stock. Like, we hit a couple of eagles yesterday, and then we also had some bogeys and like some really bad tempos and stuff, so just kind of been that little bit Tobias Funke, making it very tough on ourselves. Fast. See, but not as fast. But 101 and fast gives me enough yards to clear the slope at the front of the green that I'm trying to hit. And now with this sort of range, I gotta play a little bit protective because I don't want to go out the back. feels firm. But it's not. I'm always so bad at judging. Rip. There you go, doctor. Feel better? Does your head feel, better? You don't have any sort of hubris going forward? Get a loss? Get it out of the way? I can just get these right to lefts better. We'll be in a much nicer situation. That almost didn't want to break. Test your theory about the bet the 5K. Well, if you put the 5K, yeah, you technically would have. Your theory would have been accurate. You know, you would have proven yourself correct. But hindsight is always 20/20. And I guess on the bright side, you only lost 292 this go around. So now you could bet 5K next time and lose it again, I guess. Mayhaps. All right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all hanging out. We will be back in just a few minutes. We're gonna roll some ads here, take a break. We rolled the ads not because I'm out here trying to make pennies. It's a byproduct, but because we want to clear the pre-roll ads so that anybody coming in, during the next hour here does not get hit with anything. So we're all going to take a nice little stretch break, grab some water, reconvene here in about 3 minutes. We'll run some TGC Tours Plat Round 2, try and make a cut. I'm trying to get rich. Yeah, man, I make, if I'm lucky, like 40 cents, maybe 70 on a good day by rolling all these ads. Thank you, Twitch. Appreciate it. 55% cut. Heck yeah. But yeah, we're gonna play some Plat here in a few minutes, and yeah, check out the YouTube. We've got info on PGA Tour 2K25 over there, and then we've got some more of our first playthrough of The Last of Us after we finish Plat. So stay tuned. I'm done rambling. See you in a few. Ads. the ad tower that scales the entire screen. It could happen. It's like watching for the little guy to hit the corner, right? But I coded it myself. Lindsay, we coded it on stream. We had a little bit of help from ChatGPT, but yeah, I have a little HTML file. I need to still go and fix because when it runs, that's the old one. Where's my? So this please hold for ad rain doesn't clear the screen. It gets right towards the end, so it's a little bit off. But yeah, I have it randomly drop the word ad. Also, which you guys probably don't hear unless you're subbed, assuming that everything is working properly. I don't know if it comes through, but there's a sound bite that triggers. And if you hear this anyway, then I'm sorry for repeating it, but triggers at the start of it. I'm more proud of that than I should be. I've also had the idea of you could do a metal version with Slayer's Raining Blood. Pretty good. But I feel like that's maybe a little bit too much for most people, so we'll stick with Raining Men. Does it get a single ad on it? Yeah, just the blank space, because, you know, randomness is a heck of a thing. It could happen. Alright, we got front tees, very high, firm, and pretty fast. But yeah, I'm trying to think when, I guess it was probably a couple months ago, because when I came back, I had a couple months off because we moved. I don't know if you've been back since, Lindsay, but that was the original hiatus back, like, September to November. Was essentially, we went on vacation, came back from vacation, I took one more week off, and then some IRL stuff happened. We looked at a house, we bought the house, and a month later we moved. Now we're, you know, we're kind of in a groove. But yeah, we did some, I made the executive decision that we're going to start running ads. Basically because ads clear pre-rolls. Yeah, and where we basically structure our content in a way that we just take breaks, you know, before the rounds, and then nobody misses anything, but also, you know, as a way to be just much more friendly to traffic that's coming in off of the directory or raids or anywhere that you don't get hit with an ad in the middle of conversation. Because to me, that's always been, that's like my big gripe with Twitch, right? Like I don't want to ever be, I like to chat, right? I don't want to be in the middle of a conversation with a streamer and then suddenly it goes to an ad break and I don't know, they're responding to me, I can't hear it. Like, I want none of that. So I used to be fully anti-ads, but kind of coming around to the fact that people more often than not, like the average viewer watches 30 minutes or less, right? Because it's like 30 minutes including the people that are here from like stream start to stream end, you know, which are a few here or there. So if you run ads once an hour and people only watch 30 minutes, only a small number of people are going to hit the ads anyway. Anyhow, it's an overall much, I think, stream friendly thing. And the viewership has not dropped as much as I may have expected or feared, I guess, in the time that we are running it. So that's been nice. Do you roll this on? Trouble in round 2 with the front tees? In between club tee dilemmas? Did it drop at all? I mean, I didn't look at the view count there. I don't think so. It might more affect the YouTube side, but even then, I don't know. I try not to really pay attention to it too much, but just like if I've looked at analytics of a stream and try and look at the ad rolls versus the viewership, it's not like a sharp drop. There's maybe like a little dip, but you know, the fact that And we're trying to make it so that nobody misses any content. You try and structure it, I guess, as close to television, I guess, as possible. Is probably the biggest thing. All right, this is gonna be tough with the 5-iron, but I'm just trying to put brakes, like get it to the green. Oh, it's too left. But that's not gonna be a bad spot. Near side chip. Didn't play it enough out to the right, but that's kind of where you want to be. Drop it all. No, I don't think overall it really has. I mean, obviously tracking like overall view numbers is going to be a tough thing, just because, you know, over time there's so many variables. All right, we'll start with an eagle. Back-to-back times starting hole 1 with an eagle. So many variables that go into, you know, viewership in a stream, you know, over the course of time, but on average, looking across it, it doesn't seem like viewership drops too much rolling the ads, so that's been a positive note. But yeah, Pseudo, it's probably a lot of in-between club stuff and just getting in trouble with the water, right? Like we could go aggressive here. It's 307. This sort of wind, you could easily carry it out like 360 and start putting yourself pretty close. But now you're looking at a very narrow area and could be in trouble. I'm gonna lay it back, I think. Take the 3-wood. Because this should still roll out a good ways. You just don't want to put yourself in a position where you're somehow ended up out in that creek. Lua coding for tabletop simulator? Pretty cool little language. I've heard of Lua scripts, but I have not done anything with Lua scripts, so I'm not super familiar with it. But I think overall Lua stuff is a little bit more common in gaming. At least that's the other context that I've heard it. That was quite fast. Got a little bit swing happy there. Not the worst thing, just because I'm not short of the hole here, but that's definitely not what I wanted. Now we've got this right to lefter that presumably is gonna slide on us. Can't see, it's low. Probably gonna have to, with these 170s, I think make a read, and then if I take power off, I'm gonna have to adjust that read to go even further out, because otherwise I think what just happened is going to be a more frequent affair. 148, and you've got about 22 miles an hour of wind. Is it gonna carry 10? I don't quite think so, but I'm gonna give it some pretty decent shape. I think I was relatively correct on that. Just hit it fast in 101, and like you add those things up and this is what you get. Long and left. Alright, so you're braking stronger and then a little bit at the end. There we go. There we go. Make a putt. Make a little putt. I don't really know what kind of scoring we need in order to make a cut, so we're gonna keep going after it. You know, I never like to really play a very conservative game. Something's been causing those very fast. We're gonna get away with this one, but I gotta focus up because the fact that we can just so casually pull that sort of a shot out is terrifying. Think 16 under will make the cut. You don't need no stinking proximity. See, the thing that pains me is I don't think many people understand this reference. Has anybody seen UHF? It's the Weird Al movie from ages ago. But being in true Weird Al fashion, it is lots of parody stuff. And so they've got a scene where they're basically takes over a TV station, so they're doing like a variety show and they have all these animals and it's like, badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers. But like, I feel like most times when I make a reference like that, it just goes over people's heads because you first need to know the badges reference and then the parody that it's doing. Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in ages, but it's pretty funny. I do enjoy. I am fully expecting this wind to play a lot. That baby fast is gonna hurt me. Gosh darn it. The thing that sucks is the baby fast has been happening with the overpower. So I've been hitting 101 when I hit that. And basically in that scenario, if it hits baby slow, it rides into the wind way more, but the fast turns and we just don't get like nearly any of that yardage loss that we're expecting. Alright, I did wiggle my stick a little bit out there to the right, and that's gonna make us make this putt. Alright, that works. Happy little accidents. Happy little accidents. Okay, I'll take the baby fast there. Make sure that we're just away from the water. Also, I will say, just like in a general sense for the stream, I feel like I'm finding my voice a little bit better in the sense that my son is sleeping next door, but I feel like I'm finding the volume at which I can like still kind of talk and not have that like monotone kind of like whispery type thing that I sometimes have. I feel like I'm finding a better balance. I hope that's actually the case, because I feel like it is, but we're gonna hit this 6-iron, and yeah. Now this is the part where people start playing with punch shots, but I'm gonna hit a stock 6 and I'm gonna plant my behind right next to the hole. Crank up the sensitivity on my mic, aggressively whisper. Yeah, just become a full-on ASMR stream. Gotta fully commit. 321, 312. See, the wind is what really, like, 340. I could. I actually think if you fully backspin this. Oh, it's the tree. I was gonna say, because if you go right edge, I'm gonna put the loft on it too. We're just gonna do a little sendy send. okay. The fast was a bit much for my liking. But if we are green under regulation, then that means we've got a putt for egal. And we do like to see that around here. We do like to see that around here. A lot of swinging, left to right. Ah, it's pretty good. I added just a touch more. We'll take a bird. We'll take a bird. .614 into the headwind. This is one of those par fives that ain't nobody making it into. So we got aggressive. We went for the 106 just to see what we could get. We're gonna get a trip to the beach, which is a-okay because we're still 340 yards out from the hole, so it's not like we were going anywhere fast. We'll just take the hybrid out and try and play our wedge game. Although with this much wind, 20 miles an hour, that's gotta be playing. That's tight. It's tight. And like, it's a pretty ugly lie too. Okay. Okay. We gotta make a putt happen. You know? We gotta make a putt happen. Man. I think the painful thing was yesterday we missed 4 putts. We were 1 for 5 between 5 and 10 feet. And I don't know if it's just like I'm really bad at leaving myself in a good spot or what the holdup is, but we were doing some pretty serious damage to ourselves. Because you make those, you go 100% inside 10 feet, and we're at 14. Yeah, so I think there's something to be said. About just like the putts that we're leaving ourselves and our seeming inability to make them. Because I think what's happening is like right at the end, we're diving underneath. There we go. I made that was making the mental adjustment there. This one's to sweep. Baby Fast just holds it up nicely. Never a comfortable feeling to have to aim it that far out over the water, but sometimes that's just what's required of you. 42. See, this is where things get pretty crazy. 52, and then the wind. Just judging by the way that last one went, I think you played this stock and you might just be out there. You might just be out there. That was the distance. It still got crazy far to the right. This is a really crap spot to be. Flop time? Because if we chip this, it's on such a downslope. I don't want to roll so much. Okay, this is where you get to fully feel shots. Honestly, I held on to that a frame longer than I wanted to, and I think if it's short, it actually breaks in. I hit it too far, so its break is just that much further. Not a bad effort. We'll take the par. Definitely put myself in an uncomfortable spot. Okay, get down. Get down, get down, get down, get down. I hit that one a lot faster than I wanted to. I think sometimes I just get on the joystick and like I get to the top of the swing and I let it ride. And I don't want that. Yeah, see, I don't think you're punching it here. This is also like, this is some crazy wind. This is like 25. I mean, you're talking nearly 40. By 26. I mean, even if we just call this like 30 yards, the lie on this hybrid is so bad that you're short. There's enough of a bowl here. Beautiful strike. Come on, ride back left. Yeah, like it goes a little bit long, but I just know if I go hybrid, it doesn't roll out that much now. Being above the hole is probably an issue for me. But okay, that's a better read. I know it's low, but I underhit that by a touch. Yeah, I think that's part of my, like one of the weaker parts of my game is I get quite aggressive. And in doing so, in being more aggressive with my approaches, I end up putting myself out of position. Oh, that's so mean. We're dead. We're dead. Because where are you supposed to go from here? Shape the gap wedge, hope you land it short enough. Yeah, like if I went... Maybe you go sandwich? Maybe sandwich is the play? I'm gonna try and hit this a little bit short. Yeah, I mean that's, once we got that one in the rough off the tee, I think you're pretty well playing for a par there. All right, let's get after this. Hole 12, par 5. A little slow. I think we're gonna be in the bunker. But bunker also has the advantage of angle here. So even though we missed the fairway, 189 yards out with tailwind, I think you're just trying to cover this. You get into here and maybe you can get some sort of bounce up. It's 165, 200 is gonna be, I guess, like low roll, right? 75 is 150 yards. With 10-mile-an-hour tailwind. I think if you give the 5-iron backspin, that should give it enough. Like, we could be long, but the main thing here is don't be short. Yeah, I can't be anything close to precise. Course is this Taff? This is Coors Creek. It's a custom course by Malahan. Alright, so if we bump this out here left to right, this is one that's actually gonna ride with some pace. And I think just kind of keep braking here towards the end. Decent. Oh man. I would have taken another eagle, but a birdie will do. Where the creeks flow with beer? Is that the reasoning behind it, Pseudo? Is it that the creeks flow with beer, or is it that the creek will drive you to drinking? I really haven't been able to determine. Coors is like water. Is Coors a relative of Natty Light? I want to drive this so badly, and I know that it's dumb. Because it probably runs out the back. It probably runs out the back, doesn't it? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna get baited by it. Gosh darn it. But I'd love to know. I'd love to know if you do the fully lofted, shot shaped, is there a spot where you can land that shot and not roll it all the way through into the creek? That I really don't know. That I really don't know. I'm always leaving myself these putts, aren't I? Am I gonna make it? Maybe we need to dive into the Coors Creek. Around and down. Little toilet bowl action going on there. By the Coors Brewery the other night, fun little fact, up until a few years ago, it was illegal to store rainwater in the counties west of the brewery because Coors technically owned it. Oh man. Like it better than like 2K23 or PGA Tour, the Masters better. Personally, I like 2K23 better. There's just something about the mechanics of the EA PGA Tour game, like the randomness that's baked into it and stuff. It's fine for career mode. It's not my favorite thing, but like it doesn't work in my opinion when you're playing against people. You know, having it that just every shot has this baked in randomness to it is not a good time. So we've been playing 2K23 by and large. You know, EA was fun for a little bit, and then it ultimately just came down to coming back to this game. Overall, a lot more enjoyable. Now, 2K25 is coming out soon, and it does look like they're taking on some of the things that EA has done, so it'll be interesting to see, you know, how that translates. Oh, that's gonna be low, isn't it? Dang. So close. Would have been a great putt. Rainwater was Tours owned. That's crazy. I could understand, like, if it was, you know, the river or something was like land that they had, but rainwater, wow. So I'm hoping that, you know, 2K25 ends up being strongly rooted in what we've come to know and love of the 2K franchise, but with some of the things that EA did do well implemented into it. Yo, what's going on, New Age? Can't stand the servers on EA in online PvP mode. Yeah, like, I think it's interesting what they did with being able to play with, like, more people all simultaneously and whatnot. But outside of a few things with that game, they pretty well abandoned it too. Like, it was like they came back, there was a ton of hype for it, and then it just didn't quite work out. And, you know, now nobody plays it anymore. And, like, they haven't, I don't think they've tweeted anything since the summer last year. Yeah, so they put on, oh, that got too far. Like, let alone being too far out to the right. That got too far. The wind didn't play quite the way I needed to. I gotta be careful with this because it's gonna roll quite a bit. It's still gonna roll out. Wow. Couldn't get the brakes on it. Sorry, not sorry. What's your team, New Age? What's your team? I can't quite formulate. Notre Dame. Oh, yeah, well, you guys still lost, so. And I'm gonna say it's, you know, maybe being a little facetious or whatever, but I think Penn State lost that game. Penn State had every right to beat Notre Dame. You're What up, Lucas? Hey, I was rooting for you guys, alright? As much as I'm being a pain about it now, I was rooting for you guys, because who can stand Ohio State? You know? You were lurking, now you're not. I was lurking, now I'm leaving. Oh no. There it is. There's the big tempo mistake. Okay. Okay. Couple of slows. Couple of slows. I'm gonna go with a stock sandwich flop. That came out so short, but we have a chance still to right. Didn't roll right. Alright. Fought till the end. Just played too poorly defensively in the first half to make it count. Now you should be an automatic dismissal from playoff consideration. Same with Bama losing to Vandy. I mean, if you start putting those sorts of stipulations on things, it'd be interesting to see what the bracket plays out like. I don't know. Yeah, Lucas, it's like, yeah, like I think against you guys, like Penn State played well enough to win, but killed ourselves. And yeah, I think we should have beaten Ohio State earlier in the year, but I don't think there were many teams that could have beaten Ohio State or put up a big fight at the end there. Ohio State in the playoffs just was like an entirely different team that came alive. As much as that like pains me to say as a Penn State guy, just looking at it from a football mind, they were animals. That I don't understand. That blocked. And just, that didn't come back at all. I was so expecting that to like, hit that shot exactly how I wanted. It didn't ride at all to the left. Now we're stuck up here instead of fighting for birdie. Because look at that takeoff, even with all the shape I can give it. Because now this is where you like end up just insanely in like back-to-back bogey territory. That cut across so sharp. Dang it. For the NFL, the way their fan base treated them, be like Harbaugh. Right, everybody's coming for your head over one thing or another, and then you win a national championship and you leave. Because funny enough, for Harbaugh, it was like can't beat Ohio State, beats Ohio State, wins the national championship, leaves. Ryan Day, can't beat Michigan, win national championship, and then what, he leaves? Commit a ton of violations. Minor detail. Okay, this is just B on the correct side of history, and we have an eagle putt. This is 230 to the hole. Honestly, like, what if you go for the backstop here? Try and roll it back around. I don't love how slow that is. There's no shot. There's no shot. It takes that big of a bounce. Are you for real, for real? Hot dang, dude. What? Before we were just like, yeah, we're in for an eagle putt. And now we're trying Now we're trying to hammer it home. Okay, 2-putt birdie. It's back-to-back rounds with way more bogeys than I should have, but just like wrong swings at the wrong time. I mean, 18 under. I think that's gonna cut it, but oh man, playing really well and then sudden stress. Fire a coach after winning a championship just because of losing to Michigan? Not 100% sure they wouldn't. I mean, it's so hard, you know, because there it is. It's like you have the results. Yeah, 24 putts. We had 25 with 2 hole outs. And this time we had 24 with 1 hole out, so like a little bit better. But yeah, still missing inside 10 feet and making bogeys. It's 4 bogeys through 2 rounds, which I feel like we typically keep a pretty clean card. But I think that should put us in. I think that should put us in, right? Or is 18 a cut maker? T20 on PlayStation, I would have a hard time thinking we're gonna get bopped. But obviously need to check on that. Yeah, make certain. I don't know why I'm doing weird emphasis on everything, but let's see here. So 18, that's T30. We're good. We're good. 15 is T51. 16, like I could see as far as 16 going. I think 17 is safe. I don't think you're gonna get 20 people that come in and shoot better. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're number 5. Maybe they start to be some stretches, and then you would need a ton of people to tee off from back here. Yeah, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Ohio State losing to Michigan again next season. I think greater than 0 chance. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Because the short-term memory will be ever present, right? Like the fan base will suddenly forget that they won a national championship last year the moment that they lose to Michigan. Right? You can just about bet that unless they repeat, right? Where they lose to Michigan and then go on a run in the postseason. But I'm very interested to see just over time here how all of the adjustments to the NIL, all those stipulations and everything, trying to make it fairer across the board, at least at the top level of like how much you can spend. Because the big thing that people are going to talk about with this is, well, it's a $20 million team. They should have won. Oh, you can just buy championships in college football. All of that. Also, it was bothering me that my script didn't kick off. I'll be quite interested to see in the next game, because we'll have cross-platform societies. I guess these things will pull based on what platform people declare in their profile. But what I'm interested in is within the society view itself, is it going to continue to show the way that it does when you do online matchmaking of like, you can see the icon if they're on the same platform as you, otherwise you just see like the game, like controller, because you're gonna be in a single society, right? And so people are gonna be showing up on everybody else's leaderboards. Be curious if it'll give you more detail. Probably not. Probably gonna be a lot of, like, for me, PS5 symbol and then just the controller. But what I think is a funny, and I think I've mentioned this before, what I think is a hilarious knock-on effect of all of this is that all the CC players all the CC players that are complaining about people being in their, like, Plat and like Pro Tour players playing in their society, that is going to be tenfold next season. Because we're going to have cross-platform societies, and now you're going to see everybody from everywhere in CC. And so if you thought being 500th sucked, try being 1000th. Like, all the more reason to just look at the website. What am I using to display the real names, Oki? So I have this plugin called Tamper Monkey, and then I have this little show username script that I wrote. And by wrote, I mean I took a little bit of liberty with some stuff that McGregor had written, but basically Tamper Monkey is a plugin that runs scripts on web pages. So like whenever it's on tgctours.com/anything, I have this little onload script kick in and pull out the extra information. So, you know, instead of just seeing the real names, I have it add the platform and the username. Share somewhere? Yeah, I'll post it in. I can post the script in my Discord. I could throw the link to that in my Discord right now. I'll put it in the golf. Is there a clean way to? I don't remember if in Discord I can just. Let's see here, Tamper Monkey Chrome plugin. I mean, basically anything that lets you run user scripts. Let me edit that so that it actually has the stuff at the top. If you just do exclamation Discord Oki, it'll come up. It is also quite useful to spell it properly. Alright, let me give you the roll. But yeah, so if you go down under the virtual golf tab there, you'll find it. All right, so yeah, that should be that. If you go under the virtual golf tab, you'll find the link to everything. And if you have any questions with it, just let me know. But yeah, it's a nice little script. I like having it because over time you like kind of learn just by like hovering over names and like seeing what stuff is, because I think if I come from like the main page through here, it doesn't quite trigger sometimes. Probably because of the way that it's cached. Anywho, sometimes it doesn't show up and you just have to refresh the page, but it's always nice to be able to see instead of having to dig in and like figure it out. But yeah, I think that'll be funny with the challenge circuit stuff because people already complain about it, and it's such a funny thing to me. Like, I guess I get being butthurt that people are on your leaderboard and beating you, but at the same time, this is like the web page that matters, right? Like if you're on CCF or whatever, like you're only going to care about what shows up on the web page. They'd extend his contract for around $7 million a year. If an NFL team wants to buy out his contract, then a $30 million donation to the school's NIL fund should do it. I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of funky things like that that go on. I feel like I had something else that I wanted to say, but I am drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank on it. Playing golf. Playing VR on Golf Plus. I don't have VR. I played it once for a little bit. I'd have a lot of fun with it. Not gonna lie though, I threw my friend's controller by accident playing it. My hands got all sweaty, and I didn't have like a great grip on it, and it slowly lifted right out of my hand. So that wasn't great. Fortunately, it didn't break. But that's the type of thing that would be fun. But I also just wouldn't trust myself with it. Not in the slightest. Okay, so orders of business, just while I'm thinking about it. We've got round 3 tomorrow, round 4 on Thursday. Full week of streams this week. We should be pretty well, because there's no holidays and stuff, and I don't really think I have anything with wrist loops. I know, I don't think I had it on, or maybe it wasn't attached at the moment. I've definitely had it on after that. But yeah, we'll be good on golf for the week. We're gonna keep playing TGC every week going forward here. We're gonna keep the streams rolling Monday through Thursdays. When the game comes out, when we finally get to that point, right, we're gonna have TGC. If we don't make cuts, then we'll figure out Wednesdays and Thursdays. But flow of content, at least for the near term, is one round of, get warmed up, one round of Plat each day, and then we will roll on over into The Last of Us. When The Last of Us is done, that's where it's going to kind of be like, we can either stay in golf, and maybe if people want to do alt shots or, play online ranked and join me or something, we can stay in golf. Otherwise, maybe we'll find a different game to play for that second half of stream. Probably not a new story game, but maybe something we can enjoy with some other people, or I don't know. We'll figure that out. Once we get to release, we will have 4 regular streams leading up to 2K25. The Friday that the 2K5 early access comes out, we will be doing a day stream. So be on the lookout for that. I know it's like a month out, but I'm just trying to put it in your minds now. It's going to be like a 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time stream. And we're going to do the same thing for the official release the next week. So we're going to have our normal streams plus a big Friday stream both weeks. What's going on, Book? Sad to lose my Plat status? No. I mean, we'll try and get it back. I mean, I qualified into, I got to Plat in 2K21. We qualified Elite, and a couple weeks later we were back in Plat, and we haven't left. 7 a.m. Lucas? Well, grinders gotta grind, rise and grind. But that's the general flow of things. We're gonna take a quick break, because speaking of The Last of Us, it is time for that. So I'm going to roll some ads here, meet you back here in a few minutes, and then we're into The Last of Us. If you're out of here, I understand. If not, I hope you stick around and enjoy. BRB.
It's raining!
Ads. Alrighty. Looks like ads are done. Let's get this show on the road. Last of Us. I'm gonna get out of the way. Smooth transition. I think it's been good to have the ad because then it gives me time to set everything else up. You're going to Japan to play it early? To play it early, book. I guess is launch time gonna be earlier? Like just like right at launch? But wouldn't that also mean that you'd have to have it like in Japanese? And I guess for the most part with the golf game that doesn't matter.
That was a close one, huh?
Alright, so we are heading towards the radio tower.
We made it out.
I feel like we left off at a pretty good spot yesterday. Pretty clean break, so to speak. Now we're coming up into this town. Yep, there's the radio tower.
Yep.
Wow.
What'd I tell you, huh?
Let's find a way around to it.
Okay, so they're going that way.
What about you? How you holding up?
Business
I
as
think
usual,
essentially
right?
we're gonna want to take a look
When I was with Henry,
inside.
it's
They're
about
going over
something
there,
that's
which
like
means
that.
I want to go over here.
You'd be proud.
I feel like infected are gonna be
Yeah.
more of a problem here than anything else. But we're gonna scope out some houses. Because it's looting time. Loot Goblin has come out. It is nighttime. That's when the Loot Goblin strikes. I think that's just kind of the persona that we're gonna take on for all of our variety playthroughs. Anything that's like any sort of story game, RPG. I think we are the Loot Goblin. If loot can be had. I want a Molotov. Actually. Thanks, game. Alright, gotta restock on shiz. Also, Lucas should be so proud of me. I'm not crouching everywhere. Still crouch in a lot of places. But I'm not crouching everywhere. And that's progress. Character development, if you will. Alright, we're good on rifle ammo. Don't think there's anything else there. Check that room. Nothing in the bathroom. Alright. Clear. Guess the kitchen is the only thing we didn't look at. Anything in the drawer? I was waiting for them to like pull it over on me because sometimes they'll have it where you can open drawers and there's still nothing. I'm armed, no trespassing. We shoot on sight. Just what are the odds that they're still alive? I feel like fairly minimal.
I was just 5 when the cordyceps hit.
Right?
I remember it's pretty hazy.
That almost tops us off on health.
I remember living in a neighborhood
Like
just
that.
like this.
What do
Making
you
me open
remember?
drawers and put nothing in it.
Barbecues.
Because I'm assuming,
Parents, they would throw these crazy.
and maybe
barbecues
assuming
with,
is
like, 100
wrong of
people.
me, but I am
The smell was
assuming
weird.
that it's not like randomized locations per playthrough of items. A lot of times that stuff is pretty well fixed, especially with a story game. Like if this was some sort of roguelike, then I would understand.
We'll shoot on sight.
Then I would understand it
people
being
live
switched
here.
up.
First few months after the outbreak.
But speaking of roguelikes, is that something that like we should use as
You
a
remember any of that, Joel?
filler leading up to the new
You
game?
want to stay away from those. It's not like it is in the zone. These are wild.
Like, okay, we got a bench. Maybe we can do some upgrades. We did
Alright,
find
let's do
the
this.
toolkit level 3. I'm also thinking about
I
putting
barely
that.
remember yesterday.
Ooh, yeah. Giving this guy some upgrades. I like clip capacity. Tool level 4? How? Okay. You can get up to level 5. We're gonna give this, because this guy's new, we're gonna give him a pretty substantial upgrading, I think. Sure, you know what? Just max him out. You need a lot of level 4. Gonna go big spending. We got 54 left. Yeah, we're gonna give an even bigger clip size to the shotgun. Still got 2 weapons left to find.
There we go.
But that's a lot of upgrading right there. Yeah, I'm trying to determine like what we do going forward, because I think on the one hand, sticking heavily to golf makes
Ice cream
sense.
truck?
Yeah, Henry told me about these. They sell ice cream out of the truck.
What? No way, Joel.
You got dogs? Can we pet them? I don't trust it. Dogs that have been living this long, gotta be infected dogs, right? Like, on the one hand, playing golf all the time would make a lot of sense. But I also think we're kind of trying to explore maybe a little bit of a different side of things. Because historically, you know, we've played sometimes multiple games and have had varying levels of success. And I know that streaming, we're probably largely going to take hits when we do that. But we're in kind of a new age of our stream where we are multi-streaming. Not only are we multi-streaming, but we're multi-streaming 3 ways, right? We've got Twitch stream and we've got 2 YouTube streams. And what I'm trying to do, you know, new year, new me kind of deal. Maybe a little bit late to the party because we're almost at the end of January, but I'm starting to try and upload shorts every day. Trying to be like a proper content creator. And in doing so, you know, we are uploading some of the variety content as shorts. I want to see how that goes. So far, obviously, the variety content would be The Last of Us. Got a few things. Some have already been posted. But just kind of trying to feel things out. Kara, you're an adult. You're the adult while I'm gone. Take care of your brother. He's looking to you for protection now. Got more than a few days. He never is coming back. For some reason I haven't returned after we take your brother and head to the Pittsburgh quarantine zone. Don't open the door to anyone but me. Save your bullets. You have to leave. Stay low. Move quickly. Use your size to your advantage. Okay. Oh, I can pretty safely say that Papa didn't come back. I had to wager. Okay, which side of things are we on? I think we just gotta go next door to this house. So, I know that when 2K25 comes out, we're gonna be full steam ahead with that, which is also why I'm thinking that being in a variety kind of mindset now is probably not the worst thing. But it's kind of, it's 2 sides of it, because if we stay on just golf, then that kind of primes the pump for just golf when we get to that point. But nothing's
Ellie, think I found another one of them comics you've been reading.
nothing's for sure, right? I think that's kind of what it boils down to. Because if we're being, oh, we're gonna need a code. Okay, somewhere around here is a combination. Not gonna be on the survivor's note. This is another one from Ish. One open door, that's all it took. One of us forgot to close the door and a horde of those monsters entered our camp. Alright. Hockey cup. Yeah, we gotta look around and see if we can't find a code. come back to this house. Those are always good stashes. Matchbook. 82136. Alright, there's the code. Easy. Easy peasy. I think we're full on arrows, right? We never used the bow. Also, I think it's hilarious that it's 2013 and the computers in the game are that old. But I guess it's more about when the game is set, right? Yeah, I would say we're in a weird place with golf. Yeah, I was talking with someone
Hey, Sam.
earlier about this, and it's like,
Be careful. Yeah.
I think with having the time off, with moving and also changing time slots, right? Because we've, I mean, I guess we've been on it for a little while now,
Okay. Just throw it.
but changing time slots
I
has an
natural.
effect on viewership,
Luck.
and
No,
then
it wasn't.
Close luck.
taking time off also has an effect, and so
Alright,
the
get out of here,
combination of
you're
those
talking.
two things,
Here we go.
yeah, we've kind of lost our hold, if you will, on the golf directory. You know, we've had a little bit of slippage, and we're just kind of in a spot where we're like,
Fireflies were here.
Yeah, by the looks of
we're
it,
not number one at our time slot,
fine.
probably at
I
any
know a
point.
guy.
We're always,
my
a few
brother,
back.
actually, he was a firefly.
you know, we're
Last I heard, he was in Wyoming.
a largely
We
golf
get there,
creator,
we find him,
but
we find the fireflies.
you know, I wouldn't say that
Send you in.
Sounds like a good.
we're
plan.
a top dog in any respect. Probably left, you know, gonna be left off a lot of lists.
Okay, you guys are killing me with your downer talk. It's joke book time.
Yeah, so it's like, is grinding the golf now the right call or not? Made it kind of far in like 10 minutes?
I don't get it.
What do you mean? We're just going through the houses here, Lucas. There hasn't really been...
Get out!
Hasn't really been anything?
Fucking sniper. Did you see where it came from?
Somewhere down the street. Right now, y'all stay here.
No.
Before you start, I need you guys to keep him busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
I have a scope.
Okay. Hey, be careful.
That's super fun. That's like getting spawn camped. That's like getting freaking spawn camped, dude. How annoying is that? How's this actually take you like 20 minutes alone to loot and have the convos? Played since last Wednesday that you missed? We played yesterday, so we went through like the sewer area. That was the big thing that we did yesterday, was get through the sewers, you know, do all the stuff with Ish's base, basically. Does he know where we are? He's shooting at them.
I see you!
Yes, he does know where we are. That's cool. That's cool.
Hide in that house! See if that helps!
Use the tree. He wants me to...
Yeah, hide in that house! See if that helps!
What you got? Let's go!
Figured there were gonna be other guys. Oh, I could have just used him as a body shield. Could have made some progress. Henry and Salmon already here. Yeah, no, we did. Can you imagine? I don't think you can even do that in 10 minutes. It took me a couple of tries to get the like night mission done. Yeah, stealth my way through that. Oh, come on. Oh wow, that heals basically nothing.
Yeah, hide in that house. See if that helps.
I'm annoyed. You can run in, but you can't run out. Unless, I don't know if you're supposed to be waiting for like a shot. Yeah.
This ain't your turf, man.
Of course there's another guy. And another guy. Okay.
Here it comes, motherfucker. Here you are.
Molotov. Oh, come on, right by the heads. Oh, he's on fire. My luck, he's still gonna be alive. I think he's gotta be. But yeah, that spotlight thing had so many guys just like show up. That was the problem for me. Was it seemed like we were in the clear. You know? It seemed like we were good. Like there were only the couple of guys. And then all of a sudden, you like turn the generator off and like 6 dudes come down from up above. I was like, what is this crap? 6 of them.
Ah, there in that burned out building.
There's another 4. Excellent. Hell, I'm grounded? Oh, I believe it.
Find him. Oh, shit.
Nice. Love that for me. Literally move and get... Okay, this section's gonna be fun. This section's gonna be fun. Okay, so I guess it's saved after we cleared these guys out. So we're gonna have to be quick. Wasn't there a free molly? And ammo? Is that stuff all gone because it reloaded? Because I had 7. Oh, this is most annoying. So I have to like time my movements to his gunshots. If I understand correctly.
I know where you are. This ain't your turf, man. I still fucking see you.
Okay, when he shoots, I gotta figure out how to zoom.
Come out, wherever you are.
He's freaking... I think get the angle literally means go all the way around. Like get in the building.
Fucking see you.
How fast can he? I ran right after he took a shot. His gun just like sticks out. Take a shot, I dare you. Missed. I say I'm waiting for the crew to get going.
Get him, boys.
search after you. Check it out.
Get him, boys!
Did I get him? I think I only got one of them, to be honest.
Come on,
Oh,
do
come
it again!
on. Apparently he had the angle. I'm waiting for a dude that's just gonna like run around behind me. I don't see anybody, but I can't
Oh, where'd you go?
imagine I got them all. So I have the super hearing, so we should be good on that. But it's like I have to get into like a point blank range where he can't see me.
Come on, I'm not gonna hurt you! Scout's honor!
Yeah, Scout's honor, for sure. Pick up the healing item. Get killed anyway. That worked out so well. Okay, so still seemed like he could shoot us from here, to be honest.
There you are! I see you! Get him, boys!
Can't get him to walk down towards my bomb? Oh, JKLL, I can. There's still two of them. I don't think I can get another one up over the wall.
Stinky again!
Oh, nice throw. Remember, more than 2 seconds. I know, it doesn't even feel like that sometimes. I think we got all 4 of them. But like, this guy gets dead angles. Like crazy. And like, I want to go out and loot, but I feel like I can't. I feel like if I go out to loot, I'm gonna die. Now, I would expect that he knows I'm in his house. Like, I can't imagine that we're gonna be in the clear here. These beads gonna alert him. You'd have to go in his front door. Can we try that? Can we try the front door? Is that one of the stupider things that we could do? Because I don't really want to have to redo this, you know? But it is a game of angles, so I'm expecting to get shot straight from above. Okay, didn't happen. It's quiet, so like theoretically shouldn't be the case. I'm gonna go regular shotgun. Maybe he's up another floor. Go up one more. Ow. He's definitely behind this door. He ran. There he is. You think you can just... You think you could kill him if you, like, threw a bomb in the room? Oh, shoot. Oh, what? How did you survive that? I mean, fortunately with this, I don't even have to hit headshots. Can pretty well just... I hit a headshot there, though. There's more? I like how we kill this guy and suddenly, like, the whole gang shows up. It doesn't really make much sense to me. I also like how we just have to get the finishing shot. Like they can land stuff, but as long as, you know, we're shooting and hitting them in the chest somewhere, you know, we're taking them down. Oh, come on. They're gonna be any way for us to take out the truck. They're coming out in full force, that's for certain. You would think that the truck would be shooting at me. But, you know, if they're just gonna let us sit up here and snipe, I guess that's always... I guess that's always a fun time, too. I don't think shooting the truck is gonna do anything. I don't think it's gonna do anything. How many people are there? This is like a huge freaking militia. Come on, show yourself. There's a guy that poked his head out. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything. Oh, of course, there it is. Oh, did I get it? Nice. Oh, that's the flashlight.
Shit. Oh, that was intense.
I thought there was another guy over there to the
Sam?
right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Thanks, Joel.
Just walking around so casually, but I guess that's the, you know, the truck is the final boss.
All right, we did it.
I like how we just have like
should
infinite
move.
ammo in this sniper rifle
right.
too.
Sam!
Or do we just have
Henry!
infected?
Sam, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You sure?
He's
doing
dead,
fine.
100%.
Come on, come on!
Let's move!
Hurry up, hurry up.
Say I hear him. Mine is playing sniper defense now. Have we entered a new game mode? Through the legs? I like how this is just like powerful enough that you can pretty much just hit them anywhere and they die. Holy cow. Yeah, this is the part where you run, Joel. Oh, cutscene.
You're okay.
Still here. Anybody hurt?
No, we're good.
I don't have any
It's
Molotovs
time we
left,
quit this place. Come on.
Let's go.
which is not great. I would love Molotovs. I like how this is the easiest escape that we could have possibly had from
Shut the hell up.
from that bad of a situation. Normally they make you fight it out.
It's Tommy's birthday, and that's all he wanted to do is just rent 2 Harleys and drive cross country.
Oh, man. I could die happy if I could just ride one around the block. What was it like?
It was good. It was real good.
Yeah, how long until
Good.
How long
Can
until
you
we
believe
find out
this guy?
Sam got bit?
Come on, man, give me details. Describe it.
You know what? You two deserve a little privacy.
No, Ellie. This isn't just any regular motorcycle, okay? You get on that bad boy, you feel that engine? Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah? How would you know?
Seen it in my dreams.
Okay.
Okay, but a little bit of an obsession with it, but you know.
I don't think anyone from my group is gonna show up.
No, we knew that though.
Yeah.
Type of person to hide a
probably
bite.
not at all.
I think depending on the
Blame it to
circumstances.
Sam.
Well, it's safe to say those two have officially bonded.
Probably more often than not,
What are you
I
doing?
would
Taking stock of all the
isolate
food we found
myself
today.
and then have them kill me
I
if
see.
it didn't turn out like Ellie.
How are we doing on canned peaches?
Can't be too selfish in that sort of situation if there's no cure.
Did Henry send you?
And it's that
No.
dangerous, you know, to
Why
others.
would Henry send me?
To make sure I'm not fucking up somehow.
I'd say we all
This is
deserve
gonna
good
be a
that day.
you show me yours.
Especially you.
Yeah, I'll show you mine if you show me yours kind of situation. I got bit, and she'll be like, "No
Is
way,
everything all right?
I was bit too."
Yeah, everything's fine.
Bet.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
A sequel.
Let's see.
Foreshadowing.
Scorpions are pretty creepy.
That's not what I meant.
Being by myself,
That's more real.
I'm scared of ending up alone.
It was 2013.
you?
That was around the Forever Alone, you know, high school
Those things out there.
kind of vibes. He's a little, 14. Still
What if
high
the people
school.
are still inside?
Checks out.
What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna help each other
team.
out. And
Yay.
second, they might still look like people, but that person is not in there anymore.
Henry says that they've moved on, that they're with their families, like in heaven. Do you think that's true?
I go back and forth.
I whip my hair back and forth.
mean,
I don't think that's what
I'd like
she
to
means.
believe it.
But you don't.
I guess not.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. All the serious talk. I almost forgot. There.
You took it?
If he doesn't know about it, he can't take it away.
Autobots. Roll out.
All right. I'm pooped. I'll see you tomorrow.
Not quite the expected reaction, but I'm waiting for him to show his bite. Knew it. Come on. So predictable. Wasn't it? I'll show you mine, you show me yours, but, you know, we called it. I'm no fun, Lucas. Well, make a less
Damn.
predictable story.
That smells good.
Come on. Where's my plot twist?
Where's Sam?
I'll let him sleep in for once.
Oh,
Well, if you want him to join us, you can go wake his ass up.
okay.
Open the room and he's already turned.
Sam?
The hell? Shit, he's turning!
That's my fucking brother!
Screw it!
Sam?
Am I less fun now, Lucas, that I called that back to back?
Henry? Henry, stay there. Henry?
What have you done?
I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
It's your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
I was waiting for the suicide, but I didn't think he was going to threaten Joel first. Fall. For a second, I thought that said fail. And I was... I was like, what? Is there a way that I could have prevented that?
Jackson
Did I
killed.
redo it?
Means we're close to Jackson City, right?
Should be more than a few miles.
Roasted by the
Ready
game,
to see
right?
dear old brother?
I'm just ready to get
Hey, what's
there.
going on, Coaster? Subbed and liked?
Nervous?
I don't know what I'm feeling.
Those are some wonderful words to hear. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. All right. Well, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Back to how it was. Yeah, I thought after he had to kill Sam that he would kill himself, but I didn't think we were gonna get into like a threatening Joel state earlier. Now for my next trick, what happens next? I don't know. I'm only kind of good at predicting based on the cutscene as it's progressing. I don't have any
What
sort of
happened
magic
between
trick.
you two?
What do you mean?
You and Tommy. You're not
I have no
together,
idea what
so
happens
clearly
next.
something went down.
We just had a
I
bit
thought
of
when
a
it cut to
disagreement,
black,
that's
I was
Ah,
like,
here we
is
go.
that gonna be the end of the game?
what was it
Like,
about?
is that the
all. Tommy saw the world
cliffhanger
one way, I saw
kind
it.
of shock ending
That's why
before you
joined the
go to
Fireflies.
game
Yeah, your
2?
friend
But
Marlene
my
promised him hope.
guess
That
is gonna
kept
be
him
we
busy
get
for a
out
while, but
west
just like
to
Tommy, he
the
eventually quit
Fireflies,
that
and
too.
then
How was it? Last time you saw him.
I believe his
somewhere
last
out
words
there
to
it
me
ends.
were, I don't ever want to see your
Setting up for a
goddamn
part
face
2.
again.
I think we're going down to the river. I
Gonna
don't
help
see
us?
where else we would
Well, we're
go.
gonna find out.
Well, they're without his help.
Is this too big of a fall?
Let's just keep going.
I don't like it. Let's go back down the nicer way. See if there was... that seems like death. There have to be some shorter falls for us to have. Oh, it's gonna be follow these little dirt trail outlets, and that's gonna lead us. That's gonna lead us down. I want to take it one tier at a time though, because if I go down too fast, I might miss. Might miss out on some loot, and that is obviously the last thing that we want to have happen. Give me the loot. Where's it at? Come on, Joel. You're not that incapable of climbing. I know it's tough sledding going uphill. Comic book for Ellie. There you go, Ellie. Get your collection going. How many? Isn't there? Oh, it doesn't tell us how. Like, doesn't tell us like a maximum. Heal speed, weapon sway. Weapon sway might not be bad, but I also like health. We'll go health first. We can do weapon sway next if the time comes. Upgrading with 1 hit left sounds like a dumb idea. But explosives are fun for everybody. I think we doubled back because I think it's trying to take us the other direction where we were just going. I'm also going to swap this out for the revolver. Just because we have quite a bit more ammunition. Anything back here? Really, game? You're going to let me go all the way down? I feel like the water at this speed is probably dangerous to try and cross, right? doesn't seem like that would be one of my finer moves trying to go there. But maybe that's what it's... Because this seems like the direction to go. In the water seems like it might be kind of deadly. But my curiosity is piqued. Because this feels like where the game is trying to move us. So if you can get across the water, that probably means some loot. And I like loot.
Whoa, what's that?
Right there's a hydroelectric power plant.
Right there's a hydroelectric... Who?
I
What?
like poop.
It
Elijah.
uses the river's movement and turns it into electricity.
How does it do that?
Look, I know what it is. I don't know how it does it.
Right?
Alright, let's test it.
How was it even done?
This is clearly a mistake, but... Aw, it's only gonna let us go in far enough to go to the bathroom. Alright, fine. You win, game. You're not hiding anything from me on the other side. You're just being no fun. Joel, you gotta get into better shape, man. Have you let yourself go since fall? Or I guess not since fall. We're in fall now, but the dude hasn't exactly ever really been fast now, has he? Use the shiv. Shiv means loot.
There you go.
Give it to me. Give it to me now. I love it. I love it. Chiv's in the doorway. Always sign me up. Could make another explosive. We could make another shiv. Choices, choices. I think we wait. Actually, yeah, so we can collect more explosives. We'll do that. Shiv is close at hand. Because if we get another skizzer, we can do that just fine. All right, the new mechanic. We can turn wheels now. Turn it, Joel. Turn it. Oh, so strong. What you lack in speed, you make up for it in purity. Man,
That gets us halfway. If you get the other one up, we'll make it across.
yeah. All right, Ellie. If we get across, then we can turn the handle to get across. Oh, you're gonna backseat for me. This is gonna be. Let me find the plank for you. Like I always do. All right. If you were a plank that Ellie could paddle across with, where would you be? Would you be stuck underwater? We have to jar loose because I'm not seeing anything up top. Maybe a firefly pendant down here too? Because why not? I don't see anything. Oh, that's not... No, go down lower, Joel. You're gonna die because you don't know how to submerge yourself anymore. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Swim to the top. Breathe. Big breath. Maybe it's stuck behind one of these. Okay, so it's not going to be stuck behind one of those because the current is not going to let us go any further. Yeah, I feel like it should be somewhere in there, but I didn't see anything when we passed through briefly the last time. As a fish. I don't think I could do anything with the fish. Alright, we're gonna have to go back into that building. That seems only logical. Back down you go, Joel. Back down you go. Okay, we're in the building. Just don't see anything to interact with. But the way the bubbles and everything are coming off the roof. Oh, there. No, that is it. Okay. That's That's the plank. I think from the underside we must have to jar it loose then. It's an interesting way to submerge yourself. Not gonna lie. Alright, there, yep, there's the triangle button. Caution. I was waiting. Felt like the way that he came up with the deep breaths that like suddenly we were just gonna get shot at or something stupid. Get on. We're gonna do the same old trick we always do, Ellie. Same old trick as always. Come on, here we go. And I'm gonna complain like I always do about why does the game not let me just climb up on top of the wood and hop up like she does? Why am I incapable of climbing out of the water onto it?
Go and give it a spin.
Alright, well, we'll go back so we can walk over like an old person. I guess it just goes back to Joel's lack of skill.
Hey, be careful crossing that thing.
I will.
I will be careful, they won't let me sprint. I'm trying to be faster, but...
Teamwork.
What if I just left her hanging? Is there an achievement for that? Okay, obviously we're gonna want to go up in there, but I see things to loot. Some more of those scissors? Okay, so now we can make more shivs if need be. Love to see it.
That's too small. Great.
Forgot to leave that stupid robot on his grave. What should I do with it?
Ellie,
What? I want to talk about it.
no.
Why not?
How many times do we need to go over this? Things
Children's
happen,
graves are
and we move on.
It's just...
much
That's enough.
sadder.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Let's get to Tommy's.
Good times. Yeah. Tommy, my man. Bringing things full circle. All this time later. So what? We can scale up here, then does that mean that inside the hydroelectric plant up this way is the loot place? And not the progress? Or it's just two roads that lead to the same thing? Got it.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I know, I am too.
All right, next row I see him.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
Get past this place. That's gonna be some foreshadowing, isn't it? Also, the amount of... we just keep seeing Phaedra stuff all over the place. Although every time I say Phaedra, I just keep thinking of... I think she's one of the housewives. I don't know what show, but I only know her because
Should
of
we head in?
Traders.
Ain't no way around.
I don't know if anybody watches that
I'd
show.
cut through the plant.
My wife and I enjoy it. Traders. Alan is so over the top, but it just works. Like this season has Boston Rob from Survivor. Good time. Oh, you know what? I missed this gun before because I didn't hold down. I saw the ammo thing. I thought it was ammo. El Diablo. Sniper pistol. I don't think we're gonna use it, but we've got it. That leaves us with one less thing. So we got power plant map. Let me swap this back out. El Diablo. I don't think... let's see, with 30 maximum health, I think we're going to get up to the weapon sway. I don't think the crafting speed and healing speed that we're ever doing that stuff in too much of a pinch. Alright, let's take a look at the power plant map. A map of Jackson County Power Plant. Oh, okay, so now that we're in the fall, we've made it all the way out to Wyoming. Got it. I mean, it'd be great if I could, like, understand this map. But, okay, cool. Yes, I know, you want me to go through the door. Military Zone D. Candidates is mandatory. I don't know what the missing part of this sign is, but it's probably some pretty useful information. Don't think we can do anything from the trash. So I think this is... The next thing is to enter inside of this zone. So with that, we will take a quick break. We'll roll the ads, get everything to clear, and then we will head on in. There's the part of me that's like, it would be reasonable to end the stream here. We're going to go a little bit longer. We're making some good progress. We're out west in Wyoming. Let's push forward just a little bit more. So, appreciate y'all watching. We're going to roll ads. We'll be back in a few minutes. Everybody take a quick little stretch break, refill your waters, and we'll reconvene here. And if you haven't, follow the Twitch, sub to the YouTube. That's my self-plug. BRB.
It's raining!
Ads.
You ready to go? You know what's a kind of terrifying thing? I go over, and so my room that I'm streaming in is here, right? My son's bedroom is here, and then there's a bathroom and another bedroom. I go to the bathroom, and like all of a sudden, I hear my son like making noise. I don't know if he's just like talking in his sleep, but like just all of a sudden hear through the wall, ah, and like some words that I couldn't quite understand. I'm like, what was that? Then I realized I'm like, oh, he's saying something. I just don't know what it is.
Don't even think
Oh,
about reaching
great.
for your weapon. Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Ellie? Do as the lady says.
Hey. Please tell me you're lost.
Oh, we didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
They're all right.
But you know these people?
Know him. He's my goddamn brother.
Tommy.
Holy shit.
How you doing, baby brother?
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. You get fucking old.
Easy. It's gonna happen to you, too.
This is Maria. Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
He's got a wedding ring. Is
Ma'am, thanks for not
Maria
blowing my
his
head off.
lady?
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
Yep. Nailed it. Subtle details.
We all gotta get wrangled
Lucas
up at
hates
some
me
point.
even more.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you
Just
to here?
observant. I don't know.
That's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Oh, of course.
Starving.
Yeah, they were just talking about how hungry they were. Wow, what a question to ask.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
Friendly.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We had it working before, but one of the turbines was
They got
out.
We have
horses.
electricity, Joel. I had.
Red
We'll
Dead
get it
3.
running again.
Just kidding. This would be
No
like Red Dead
way.
1,
You guys have
1.5
horses.
or something.
We got a whole lot of them.
Hey, Tommy, give me a hand with this.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Not gonna act like
Can I?
Red
of
Dead is the
course.
only game
We
with
like
horses
them
though.
better than you ever ride one?
Skyrim,
actually
Oblivion, obviously some of the greatest, horse games of all time.
When have you ridden a horse?
Winston is a soldier back in the zone. He gave me lessons.
You know, if you want, we can take them riding later.
That'd be awesome.
Am I just petting the horse? Okay. I was scared that if I hit triangle, I was just gonna like hop on the horse and we were
Hey,
gonna
thanks, Tommy.
No sweat.
trigger like the next sequence
All
or
right,
something.
let's continue the tour.
Ah, more tour. Got it.
Earl?
Guy's just got his lean
Why are you
on.
here? Weren't you supposed to head back this morning?
Still waiting on Hauser and the rest of the boys to relieve me.
No, you know, we'll be fine. Just go home to your family.
It's just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right, look, take it easy.
All right, that's probably foreshadowing to something. Earl is suddenly going to be relevant. Sure, I'll just let myself in. No? Oh, did I jump ahead of the conversation? I'm sorry. I'm back. Oh, now. What did I... Did I get in front of her pathing and it just, like, messed her up? Why did... That was weird.
Maria,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're in the control room. Steve's about to start it back up. You want to come check it out?
I'd rather eat with Ellie.
It's my turn anyway. I'll go.
I'll come with you. Go with Maria. Get some food in.
Joel? Come on, Ellie. Let's give the boys some space. I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
But I thought we were hungry too.
This will be the 6th time of them trying to get the turbines back online. We've been here just a week. and it feels
Well, I'll
like
be the
forever.
savior of the day, right? We'll be able to get the turbines going.
I got something for you.
What?
Last year I went back to Texas, back home.
No.
Most of our stuff is long gone. Most of it.
What'd you find? Don't tell me it's Sarah's stuff.
Here. It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
Kind of. Certified power.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
I said I'm good.
Ellie's my daughter now.
okay. I'll hold on to it for you.
Tommy, I need to talk to you. Privately.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check on my guys real quick.
I need to tell you Ellie's infected. That's why we're out here. And then he's gonna banish us. And that's where the second game happens. Probably not. It's probably like they're gonna send us on another long quest of like, oh, I can't quite help you here. But these people can in the next game. So he wants to go through there, which means I go over here. Hold up, Tommy. Gotta take some crap. Seems like a little manhole. I know it's a picture. I was like, it looks like a little hole in the wall that you could send Ellie through. I was gonna say Ellie or Sam, but you know. Too soon? Alright, Tommy, sorry. Just busy stealing your stuff.
I don't know what you heard, but you should see the town. We're over 20 families strong now. It was Maria and her father. They set up this place with the idea of being self-sustained. We got crops and livestock. Remember how we thought no one could live like this anymore? We're doing it. Give it up. You ain't saving that turbine.
Oh, I'll get it. Been at it for too long to give up now.
What do you do for protection?
So I'm like looking to the sides to see if there's anything down below that doesn't really look like it. Then again, why would you put all that stuff there
right?
if
Who doesn't?
you couldn't do anything? I don't know.
Or maybe you don't have to be.
Feels like they want me to just do a walk and talk.
Hey, buddy.
That's Bucky. Not much of a guard dog.
That's a good boy.
There we go.
Pretty good to have around.
Who's a good boy? Alright, 10 out of 10 game. Despite any of my other commentary, you can in fact pet the dog, and that makes the game perfect. No flaws. Everything is overlooked.
These two geniuses are gonna bring this plant back to life.
We think
We have geniuses?
You don't believe us?
Great.
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure. Make it two.
We're almost ready.
Ooh.
They just need to finish putting the shield
Smoke
back.
bombs are upgraded. I've never used a smoke bomb. Does that make me dumb? Probably. It'll be nice. Not dumb. Inefficient. Just inefficiently playing the game. Alright, we still have level 4. Could get some extra. I mean, we've got quite a bit here. I'm not using the bow. I don't think I'm ever going to need it, to be honest. Let's see here. So we'll start with shotgun because I like shotgun. Upgrade these guys to the maximum. And then give you clip capacity. Give you reload speed. And I don't have enough money to increase the reload speed of the revolver. It's fine.
Yeah, this is good.
That'll be good for now until we get more money.
To the left.
And until we get
Watch
the
it.
higher level of tools. It's kind of a weird thing of like, we must be pretty far along, but we also only have tool level 3, so one of two things has happened. We've either missed level 4, or there's still quite a bit of game left beyond just getting out to Tommy.
All right, that's good. Tommy's here. Good to go.
Okay, good to go. Ready? Go ahead, hit it. Here we go.
Turbines going?
God damn. We did it, boys. Nice work, boys. Somebody get on the horn and give Maria a
Oh, we're
good
just the
news.
good luck charm. Can I move this and go through the door?
see that?
No.
Pretty impressive. Looks like you're out $2 million.
All right, Joe. Let's go talk.
I say that means that now we have freedom to go backtrack and see if there's anything lying around. More than bricks, I guess, is the real question. So far, just a lot of bricks. Oh, this looks like a promising room. Firefly pendant. Got ammo. Heck, we might even be able to go back and upgrade again if we wanted to. Suppose we probably could. Hydroplane does seem like a good place to bunker down. Yeah, you need people that know how to maintain it. And you would also just have to be able to defend it. But having essentially an infinite power supply is, I'd say, a largely beneficial thing. Yeah, as he said, like, they're 20 families deep. You would need quite a large number of people to maintain it.
It's quite the crew you got here.
Yeah, they're good men. This place gives them a second chance. Gives us all a second chance. So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Yup.
Well, go on then.
She's immune.
Immune to what?
The disease?
Come on.
I know, I've seen her breathe enough spores to take down 12 men. And nothing. Now, I wouldn't have believed it neither. But I can show you.
All right. I'll bite.
She got
Why bring her here?
bite.
I was supposed to deliver to the Fireflies. The way I figure they're your boys. You finish the job, you collect the whole damn payment.
I haven't seen a Firefly in years.
You know where they are. Now, I'm not asking for much, Tommy. I just want some simple gear, enough to set me on my way.
What makes you think I'd do this for you?
This
I've
isn't
already-
for
I've already
me,
looted a
Tommy.
lot
This
from
is
you,
for
Tommy,
your damn
so-
cause.
My cause is my family now. You ain't talking about some walk in the park here.
Jesus, boy. Have Maria get some of your born-again friends to do it.
They got families too.
Tommy, I need this.
You want some gear? Sure. But I ain't taking that girl off your hands.
This is how you gonna repay me, huh?
Repay you?
For all those goddamn years I took care of us.
Took care. That's what you call it? I got nothing but nightmares from those years.
You survived because of me.
It wasn't worth it.
I bring you the cure from mankind, and you wanna play the pissy little brother.
We ain't back in Boston. You lay your hands on me again, it won't end well for you.
The hell is that?
We're under attack.
Oh, good.
You still remember how to kill, right?
Yeah.
Shit! Bandit! Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
I missed. Headshot.
There you go!
That missed. Oh. Alright, this game sucks. I don't know what the rock really is going to accomplish, but shooting between the eyeballs. I feel like I'm not going to have an angle for this fight. But they also almost have that hole.
You're dead, asshole!
They still alive, shouldn't be.
Move on!
Poke him right on the top of the head. I'm gonna have to switch my pistol though.
Yeah, did I pick up? I guess the question is,
Tommy, come on.
Be careful!
I did. Gotta get upstairs. Probably should have taken a brick. I have special hearing they don't know about. Whoops. Trying to hit more than one, but that guy kind of ran at me. It's a little smoky. I missed. Missed again. I think this guy. Okay, what is happening?
Fuck!
Did the bandits just kill each other, or was I? Oh, you know what? I was shooting at one of our guys.
Let's get to the bridge.
Good job, me.
Bandits, they're breaking into the building.
Can you get out of there?
No, what's that?
Yeah. Do any of these bandits happen to have the pistol ammo I'm looking for? No. Nobody's got anything. Most unfortunate. Come on. Can't quick scope, Joel. I tried to quick scope and missed. You're facing the wrong way, guy. Yeah, we're scoping. That guy threw explosives. Oh! Pistol ammo! Don't mind if I do. Was that all that there was right there? I think so. Is this where we start sniping? Ow. I'm not okay with that. Where you at? Who threw it? What? Are they below us? Is that like, what am I missing here? Who hit us? He's walking menacingly. I'm stuck. There's two of them, right? They're both on our side. There's one guy sneaking. I do have a shotgun. Could also just fly in and punch him.
Fire in the hole. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a good takedown. Ow. Well, that's a headshot.
That's all those sons of bitches.
Alright. Let's do a little bit of reloading.
We gotta get to the girls. Right behind you.
I know, but there's no actual timer on us, so let's make sure we loot up, get all of our ammo, you know, make sure we're good to go, then we can go get the girls. There's no timer on the mission. It's not, you know, if we don't go right away, you're still gonna be fine. You're still gonna be a-okay. Let's get back to our pistol game. Oh, everybody's taking up a spot.
Go.
Did you leave me one?
Do your thing.
I'm moving up.
I definitely shot the railing where it worked. Alright. We don't want to shoot him in the foot, because that's kind of a waste. Did that get him? Somebody's freaking out in the background. Don't think that that bomb really did the trick. Although it does kind of look like maybe the one guy died. Yeah, we got one there. You were so getting in my way. Freaking. Joel, do your thing, except we're gonna have our guys pop up in front of you. Let's give you full-on body blocks. Love it. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Pick that back up. Are those our people? Also, what switches shoulders? Oh, it's R1. Oh, that's Ellie. Because the guy has armor.
Tommy?
Maria?
I'm all right. The kid's with me.
Alright, I only have
too damn
one
close.
shot left on this pistol. I would like to fix that. No, don't trigger
You
the
okay?
cutscene, Maria. I'm trying to loot.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Joel. Oh man, they were coming in from every direction. Then Maria was like, "We gotta run!" And so we dove over these tables, and this huge guy blasted with a shotgun.
Slow down. Listen, hey, are you hurt?
No.
God damn it. I need to talk to you.
Absolutely not. You tell him to go find somebody else.
Maria, I can't have this hanging over my head.
Do you have any idea how many men we lost here today?
What's that all about?
I told him.
Does that have anything to do with me?
Talk about it later.
Did he tell you where the lab is?
We'll talk about it later.
Later. Right.
It takes one fuck up. One fuck up and then I turn into one of those widows, okay?
I have to do this. I don't know what else to say.
Fine.
Maria.
Here we go.
You. If anything at all happens to him, it's on you.
Of course.
She's thankful, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take that girl of yours to the Fireflies. You don't have to worry about it.
It's best this way.
Well, maybe some real good will come of this.
See, I feel like we're gonna end up having to go with.
I need to
I don't
talk
think it's
to
gonna
Ellie.
be as simple as just dropping her off with Tommy.
Say again, I didn't hear you.
Which also makes me feel like Tommy's gonna
Joe.
somehow die.
What is it?
That girl of yours, she took one of our horses and rode off.
Damn it. Which way?
Come on.
I just saw her riding on out of here.
Go back inside. Help the others
I'm
clean
not
the
gonna be
place
able to
up.
loot
Hey, careful out there.
Maria.
There.
Now Ellie just
Tracks.
ruining everything. Come on. Yeah, I keep wanting to make like Red Dead comments, but it's not the same game studio. Like Rockstar and
She couldn't have gotten far.
Naughty
We'll
Dog are
find her,
not the
don't worry.
same.
Stubborn kid.
She usually pull these stunts.
Nothing like this. What's going on?
See, is there just so I guess when we're out in the wild we don't have to worry as much, but I feel like that's
the false sense of security that this is luring us into. Looked like that tree was like flashing. I feel like we're gonna run here. Hey, hold on.
Horse tracks. She went into these woods.
Ellie, what are you thinking?
See, I'm following the horse tracks. He ran past and then tried to claim like he knew. The horse tracks. She went in these woods.
There.
Like, dude, you.
More tracks.
Okay, good.
Hold on. He said more tracks and pointed. So did I? Did I miss a turn? I don't think so. Keep following it down the hill. I can't imagine they would make like a whole wave for you to get lost.
Whoa!
How many do you see?
Too goddamn many.
Of course.
Go around, I'll cover you.
Oh, come on, he ducked. I see sniper, which means that we should counter, right? I missed. So close. That's the longest reach. This is like now where you would want the upgrade. Because there's no way that the one shot killed him, right? I just can't see that being the case. Alright, stay tucked. There's a guy up top there. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to pop his head out, but I feel like I try and shoot him underneath the planks. You just run around and try and get to him, or?
Heads up!
See, that's not gonna let me do it. I should have just grabbed him. That was a waste.
You're gonna pay for that!
That was a waste. Are there any others? Because if I run out, I don't want to get like shot from behind. Alright, we're going for it. Yeah, of course. Of course. Is it just the one though? Nope. Oh, jeez, Tommy. What? Why is it that it just seems to like to go like over the head very frequently? There's one guy straight ahead, one guy in cover. That guy's easy enough. Oh, come on. Come on, the freaking little wiggle. There you go. Let's just take his helmet off. That's quite the protective headgear you got. And I hit him in the back. That was... Should we do the unthinkable? Oh, that's terrible. Go over his head. Well, at least Tommy can kill.
That's all of them.
That sucked. I'd rather have an empty weapon than... I'd rather have the empty weapon than the bow. The bow feels like it's like full on stealth mode. Like if you... Oh, that's so bad.
Come on, back to the horses.
Back to the horses. Stop, I want to loot. No, don't. Yeah, I'm gonna break the game. Let me loot. Tommy. Come on, man. There's ammo to be had. Maybe some healing items too. Like, there's no way I'm just gonna do my looting while I'm in the middle of the fight. Like, rule number 1 for looting. Take care of your surroundings. And then search everywhere. Sometimes these guys have stuff on them. Apparently there is nothing in that shack. I assume this is completely closed off and we're gonna have to go around with the horse, but figured I'd give it a look. Alright. Come here, horsey. Yeah, horsey, horsey. We gotta go find Ellie. It's not like she couldn't have gotten so far away from us during the time that we had that gunfight, you know? Did you, there you go, horses. Did you forget how to jump?
Tracks keep going this way.
It's crazy how much distance is traveled, like, just in this one sequence versus most of the rest of the game. I'm curious. What would you possibly put in a giant field like this, or is this just actually so you could take a giant turn and then put nothing? Interesting. Interesting. I actually thought they were gonna... put some stuff out there. Imagine not doing 2 things at once. I can't say that I'm a well-known multitasker, you know?
Get him.
Not in my skill set. Although I guess ironically I say that as I'm streaming and playing video games and talking and stuff all at the same time. But we're going to ignore details. That is the best way to make the most of any argument.
Look, by the ranch. That's our horse. She's got to be there.
Alright. She went to Hidden Pines Corral. Well, it ain't so hidden if she found it.
Area looks clear.
Alright. Rope up the horse. I mean, really, how hidden could this be if Ellie just shows up at it?
Ellie?
A horse, but maybe...
Ellie?
Maybe she was abducted.
Jesus Christ.
I still don't trust it. Firefly pendant. Yeah, we found firefly pendants all over. But theoretically... Yeah, there was a firefly person here. Obviously, we scour the rats. Scour the building, find all the things. Ammo, we like that. Before we go upstairs and... I don't know. Just seems odd that Ellie would find this home. Giant ranch. I mean, it does claim to be hidden.
So, I mean, if we're living up to that name, then maybe it's just hidden to everyone at this point. But I just can't help but distrust the aloneness. Yeah, that is going to be going on here. Let's see. We've got a couple of these. So let's do 1 and 1. And then we could... Yeah, we'll use some of the explosive. I know I can't quite upgrade, but the type of thing, like there's explosives right here. I want to pick them up. Okay, interesting. That painting was in one of the houses in the in that like development. Couple of rooms. Do the end one first. Gosh darn it. 33% chance.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys? Movies?
I hope I can go back and explore the rest of the
Deciding
place.
which shirt goes with which skirt.
Of course she was in this one.
Bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
You'll die out
Do you
here.
realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Why are you disappointed
Admit
with me?
that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Angry.
I'm not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has
Yeah,
either
that's not
died
really a fair
or
statement.
left
I
me.
understand there's a difference with the child
Everyone-
dying, but
Fucking except for you.
you can know loss without.
So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth
Losing
is
a
I would
kid.
just be more scared.
You're right.
He's got a little glow going on.
You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
There it is.
I got two walking in.
There's more inside already.
Of course. Yeah, Ellie, just walk over there. That seems reasonable. One guy checking out that room. Yeah, I wanted to loot this room, so we're gonna sneak in here. Naturally, there's nothing, but might give me an angle.
Son of a bitch!
What is happening?
Look around out here. Look down there.
What? What in the world? Okay. Maybe my... Oh, okay, we're gonna get double teamed. I was gonna say, maybe my pipe is gonna work this time. This guy's strong. Wow, mister. You're really strong, huh? Oh, come on. Eat my pipe. Okay. Thanks for joining in, Tommy. That was much appreciated. This was the other room that I didn't look in. So those were the ones that were already inside the house. That's actually pretty useful. Alright. We had 2 walking in, which means there's at least 2 more down the stairs.
Hang back.
Smoke. I can hear him through the smoke, though. Whoop. Giving you a little toy. Little present. Alright, that was a bit of shotgun.
All right. House is clear.
Let's get back to the horses.
I like how they just always know that the house is clear. I think that's like my favorite little quirk of it all. I guess since we've explored everything inside here, like we should be good to go. But I think that's always just such a funny thing. Like I, as the gamer, have yet to, you know, scour the premises, so to speak. But fortunately, Joel and all of them always seem to know. Yep, that's all of them. Tell me it's okay to stop crawling? Yeah, but like, why? Did I really not go in this door right in the beginning? Ah, it's a bathroom. It's got some stuff. We like stuff.
We're clear.
I'm waiting for the gunshot. Tommy's gonna die. Sniped.
You
Then we gotta go back, tell Maria the
Got it.
bad news. And we still gotta find our way to the fireflies. Although if we got shot at, it would spook the horses, and that would be a whole other issue that we'd be trying to contend with. Ride my horse. Look at me. Now look at your man. On a horse. Bring back those commercials. Golden days. You're not my real dad. Not even my adopted dad. Ooh, purdy.
There she is. Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns.
Why would you know?
Ellie, get off your horse.
Why would you know the mascot of
Get
the
on back to town.
University of East
I'm
Colorado?
gonna hang on to this fella. That's all right with you. Go on, don't make me repeat
Still
myself.
some sort of sports nut?
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after you.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Well, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I
That's
find
where
this
we gotta
lab?
get to.
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
They're just gonna let us in this lab.
You take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here. No.
Thanks for the offer, but
Good.
I got a second game to get to.
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
I guess playing through this when the game came out, you wouldn't know that there's a part 2. So obviously my little quips about things are with a little bit more knowledge.
Give the ball to the other team.
Right.
Explaining football?
And if you clear the 10 yards, then you're back at first down?
First down, that's right.
Oh, they just took us all the way there. Okay.
You just
I
gotta
thought we
play
were
a
gonna
couple
have to
times. It all
work
makes
our way
sense.
through town and stuff. Alright. You can dismount the horse by pressing triangle. Thanks for the back seating tip. I was gonna ride my
Stay,
horse through
Callus.
town.
What kind of name is Callus, anyways?
Not my fault you forgot to ask Tommy his
Callus
name.
the horse.
Callus.
Maybe call us. Oh.
Goodbye.
So I can keep riding the horse. It's just telling me how to get off it. Or when they start shooting at me as we get to the lab, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. Oh, leaves it on a cliffhanger. I don't actually know how big of a cliffhanger it is, but I feel like we're getting pretty close. Feeling like how much more game could there be? Because we're how far into the game at this point? We are 10 hours in, and how long to beat says that the average playtime of The Last of Us Remastered is 14.5 hours. So we could be getting pretty dang close to the end. Like, in actuality, maybe we'll finish it this week. Maybe not. Maybe we'll miss out on the ending this week and we'll have to get to it next week. But we're coming up to the end of our first playthrough of The Last of Us, I think. I mean, we're out west. I don't know where else we could go from here, but I appreciate you guys all hanging out and watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying. I know, you know, this is always kind of the me stepping out into unknown territories and, you know, unsureties, so to speak, of playing the variety stuff going outside of golf. So I hope you all have been enjoying it. We're gonna go find somebody to host, I think, and then I'm gonna get out of here and try and do some post-stream work, try and get some clips and things for some shorts. If you have not already, follow Twitch, sub to the YouTube, you know, all those good things. We're making some headway. Obviously, the 2K25 content coming out is helping a bit, but we're also, you know, the multi-streaming, we're putting out shorts. You know, the goal is 1,000. Obviously, that's like the logo, but we've already, in the turn of the new year here, have climbed up to 836 subs. So, you know, we're making progress. We're putting on the daily shorts now, so hopefully that'll also help things. Just get the, you know, oil the machine. You know, the growth will happen over time, right? We've only been doing this for 8.5 years, you know? So, you know, in another, like, I think by the time I'm retired, we'll be partnered. Oh, man. Alright, who are we gonna go send you guys to? I guess... Yeah, I guess we'll go over to Seamount. Seamount's got all the... He's got all the info on... I don't actually know what info he has. He's an X-Maker, but... probably knows a little bit more about what's coming than me, but is still probably pretty in the dark. But I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will catch you guys over in Seamount's stream. And I will see you back here tomorrow night. We've got round 3 because we made the cut. Hello and goodbye. Hello and goodbye, guy. We made the cut. And yeah, so we're playing round 3 tomorrow, and then we'll be into more of The Last of Us. All right, I've rambled on long enough. Good night. Bye. Toodles. See you later.